So language will be preferred for Hindi or English or both?
Bilingual. Bilingual.
Okay, bilingual. Thank you very much, Dr. Brijwasi, for inviting me for the discussion on research writing and publication in highly reputed journals. When he called me, so he discussed with me regarding this, sir, I planned one session on the how to publish the research paper basically in a reputed journals. Which journals are indexed in a Scopus, Web of Science, or maybe the reputed but peer reviewed and very renowned journals. So how can we publish and where we have to submit? What is the cost of the publication, etc., etc. He has some doubts in his mind. So I also thought that this is the right time to discuss with the my colleagues, my friends, as well as those who have interest in publication as well as the in a research writing. Friends, all you knows the research nowadays. There is many types of the journals are available into the market. Predatory journals, fake journals, clone journals, open access journals, as well as these reputed, we can say the which journals are indexed in Scopus, Web of Science, or the many databases. Which one is the renowned databases? And one thing is that is there is a filter. We can say the people are using when they are going to select the paper. So thoroughly we will be today discuss on this issue. And even many time what happened, the many researchers or many my friends calling me regarding, sir, how can we publish? Can you help us? As well as what is the cost of the publication? And many doubts they have in their mind. So I think practically as well as the whatever doubts you have, I will be try to clear in this my presentation. So let me start my presentation. Can you see? It is visible, na?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
It's visible.
Thank you very much. So let us start with the introduction. Publishing in a Scopus, Web of Science, or the ABCD listed journals enhances our academic credibility, career advancement, and the global visibility. So it validates your research quality and creates opportunities for collaboration. Why we are publishing in the our research in a reputed journal? So that is the importance is that to enhance our visibility at the global level, as well as validates our research quality and create opportunity for the collaboration. If you publish your research paper in a Scopus as well as the renowned journal, so definitely it will be create opportunity to collaborate with the other researchers, those who are interested, or similarly they are doing the research, they can contact you or you can contact with them via the various networks. Second thing is that what do you mean by the highly reputed journals? The high impact journals follow the rigorous peer review. Nowadays, what happen, we can see into the market. Today, if you submit the paper, tomorrow your paper will be published on their website. So I think they are not following the peer review process. And how that your journal where you are going to publish is indexed in a Scopus, Web of Science, or high impact factor. The impact factor nowadays, we are seeing the 8, 9, 10, 12, whatever they want, they are writing the publisher or you can say the editor on their journal. But we need to think about that if we are the library science field or the researcher of the from the library science, so we need to I think validate whether that impact factor is correct or fake or what, or which sources they are using for the declaring or the calculating their impact factor, and are published by the renowned publishers like the Imrad, Sheikh, Elsewhere, Springer, Taylor and Francis. While many publishers are there, they are publishing the renowned journals. Even you can see under the One Nation and One Subscription, there are I think 30 publishers. They have decided which are the very renowned into the world. So we are need to think about that publishers where the wherever I going to submit my paper, that journal should be indexed in the such a renowned databases. So this journal, we can say, the prioritize the originality, novelty, and research contribution. So whenever you are going to publish or want to submit your research paper, think about their publishers, think about their indexing databases and all these things. Next, what are the challenges? Even researchers struggle with the selecting the right journal. They are facing problem with the structuring the paper effectively as per the requirement of that particular journal. Then dealing with plagiarism and referencing issues. Many researchers still today also don't know about the how can we cite the reference into the text at the beginning of the text, middle of the text, as well as the end of the text, where we are going to cite. Then facing multiple rounds of the rejections. Definitely, if you are going to submit your research papers in the highly reputed journals, so definitely you can face the many rejections. Many you can say the reviewer give the many comments for the improvement of your manuscript. So understanding the submission and peer review cycle definitely they help us to reduce the challenges. Then next, from idea to impact. Definitely, writing the your research paper is the definitely comes from the idea, and when you are going to publish, it creates the impact on a society. So publishing originality as well as the original research at the international level, it helps the increasing citation as well as the increasing your H index into your academic journey, securing funding and grants. Definitely, if your paper is published in a very good, you can say the even conference. There is a mini conference. They are also going to the uh, 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 going to do the funding for the researchers. If your paper is that level, then support for the PhD. Even nowadays, you can see the when you have going to face the your promotion under the CAS, so your pay, such a publication is required, and build a researcher's personal brand in a global community. That is also very important thing we can see the benefits of the publication of your research paper into the that highly you can say the research journals. Even we can see that the identifying a problem, designing the research, data collection and analysis, writing revision, and responding to the reviewers. Each stage must be aligned to the mid-journal expectations and academic integrity standards. So definitely, the you can say the why we are going to publish, the importance I have elaborated here. What you mean by the highly reputed journals? What challenges we are facing? How can we will be move from the idea to the impact? And what are the benefits of the publishing in such renowned journals, as well as the which journal are indexed in such a renowned databases? Next, why do someone want to publish? This is the main important questions each and everyone has in their mind. First, you might have a new findings, something the world doesn't know, है ना? अगर दुनिया में ऐसा कोई चीज है कि जो किसी को पता नहीं है और वो आपने अगर फाइंड की है, so if you that time you want to publish. Next, your work would influence the policy of decisions in your field. Third, already I have said that your growth of your public growth in your academic journey as well as for your promotions. And fourth, most important, that is the publishing increase your visibility. More people will know your name, your research, and your expertise. So basically, for these four reasons, everyone want to publish his or her work in his or her academic journey. Publishing the starting point. See, the starting point of the publishing, we have everyone is when we are entered into the your master degree or you have entered into the academic journey. These are the everyone has been at least once we have did in our education field as well as in our education life. First unit is the projects. Have you completed a project that concluded successfully? Means if you have any project, if you have completed in your life, that means you have the basic knowledge of the writing a research paper or the publishing. Second thing is that the conferences. Have you attended any conference? Have you presented your research paper in conference? That means you have at least basic knowledge of the publishable paper. Third one is that the opinion. If you have any opinion on the any subject area as well as the any observation, if you have any related topic, so you have the at least basic knowledge of the writable paper. And fourth one is that is the PhD or the master dissertation. If you have working on your dissertation as well as the PhD thesis, so at least you have the a knowledge of the publishable paper. Any one of them out of these four, if you are did or if you are going to do, or at the final stage, that means if you have the basic for the publishable paper. Now, where to publish? See, if you want to publish your research paper, there is a three, I can say the platforms are available. First one is the scholarly publications. Scholarly publications means what? Academic and scientific publications, university publications. Many universities also publishing their newsletter, or you can say the annual reports, or some universities publishing the journals also. Publication which have a strong peer review process, and publication which have good reputation and impact factor. So if you want to publish, so think about these things. First one, that is the scholarly publication. Second one is the open access publication. Definitely open access publication has its own reputation, own importance in the you can say the publication journey. That is the, if you can say, the publication that are published only as open access. Some or second one is the green open access, gold open access, diamond open access. You can publish your research paper as an open access publication. So that publication will be available to the everyone for the you can say the download, for the refer, for the read, or for the view. Anything they can do with your publication. And the main important, you can say, the impact or the benefit to you when you are going to publish as an open access, the citation will be definitely increased as compared to the closed access. So you need to think about the open access publication. And third one is the hybrid publication and self publication, which includes the academic and scientific publication, which provide a part of their publication for open access and allow the authors to pay for the publication from their research grant. So definitely many publishers like the Imrad, Sage, and they have the both the open access as well as the hybrid publication or the closed access publications also options they will be offered to you when your paper going to be select or going for the publications. Here I want to introduce or the discussed with you, that is the workflow of the submission of the research paper. First, you need to prepare your research paper as per the guidelines of the that particular journal. Whenever you are going to send your paper, so first I think you need to read carefully the author guidelines, which one is available on their portal. So first, when you submit your research paper, first the editor, chief editor, or the editor office will be doing the screening of your research paper. That means if your research paper is the fit for the scope. Second, they will be check the plagiarism. Third, they will be check the how many percent content you have generated from the AI tools, and many things, language, referencing, or the at least they will be do the careful overview of your research paper. if your research paper fit into that scope, if your research paper prepared as per their guidelines, as per their required guidelines for that journal, like the referencing tables and all these figures and all these things, then they will be accept your paper for the review. If your paper is not fit into that scope and all these things, directly they will be reject your paper and they will be sent to back to you. If your paper is accepted, then they will be do the content verification and send for the verified content. They will be sent for the revisions. Sorry, for the peer reviews. After peer review reviewers will be carefully. They can do the your analysis of your papers, and again they will be send your research paper. If they can think about that key, this paper is very innovative, as well as there is whatever you have going to present in that paper, it innovative, new, or something, you can say the good for the society, good for the researchers, as well as the till today not published same results by the another researchers from the same field. They will be review the carefully, and with the some corrections, some additions, maybe some modifications, with detailed, you can say the comments, they will be sent to the editor. When editor will be received the both the or the whatever review they have decided, after the completion of the all reviewers comment, again editor will be go through the carefully with the each and everyone. If the a reviewer gives the only minor revision, major revisions, and editor think that key whatever suggestions has been given by the reviewer need to be incorporated. Editor will be sent to you for the with detailed comments for the editing and for the resubmission. If editor think that key one editor has been rejected, one has been give the minor major revisions, so he can reject directly also. If you think that key reviewer gives the good comments and this paper will be as per the reviewers the suggestion,
सर म्यूट झालाय तुमचा आवाज.
सॉरी मदत कॉल आला होता त्याच्यामुळे जरा थोडासा प्रॉब्लेम झाला. तर कैन यू सी माय प्रेजेंटेशन?
यस सर.
ओके. तो फिर वो रिटर्न भेज सकते हैं, लेकिन अगर उनको लगा कि नहीं ये पब्लिकेशन जो पेपर है हम पब्लिश कर सकते हैं विद द रिवीजन, तो रिव्यूअर गिव द देयर डिटेल कमेंट्स. After that, editor again send to back to you for the revisions. Again, you need to resubmit with the editing. Again, they will be sent for the reviewer for the re-review. And after that, if they think that now whatever suggestion they have gives, you have to complete it, they will be accept your paper. They again send the some comments for the editor, like we are satisfied with the revisions, and then final your paper. After that, the editor will be sent to you the notification regarding the acceptance, and after that the publication process will be start. After acceptance of the paper, at least 1 or 1.5 or sometime more than 2 months, 3 months also required for the publication of your paper. So this is the standard procedure or the workflow of the publication of your research paper in a reputed journal. See, important tips. How do you choose the right journal that fits your you can say the your research paper? enhance the impact of your work and your reputation. Pick a journal where your research truly fit. It should match the journal subject area and style. And the right choice will increase the impact of your work and boost your reputation. Second thing is that think about your audience. Which one is the going to be read? Which one is the going to be refer your paper? And where are the people who need to read your research? Submit to journal the follow or the those who are going to be read your research paper or those need to be your research paper. Nowadays, what happen? We are going to publish in a multidisciplinary research paper where the some science professors or science researchers also going to publish some from the languages, some from this engineering field, some are from the librarians, some are from the history, and many one. They don't know which paper from the which field, where from the where they are going to publish. So I think that journals also, when we are going to cite the research paper, that time also we are not referring the such type of journals. So think about these things. Also look at the journal's reputation and the ranking. A single paper in a top ranked journal is often more valuable than the several in a low ranked ones. So be strategic. 5 articles in a low ranked journals versus one in a top ranked journals. So whenever you are going to publish your research paper, think about the quality, not the quantity. It's okay if you are a beginner or you have started your journey in a research. That time we can think about that. At least okay, peer review journal is there, and you are going to publish your first paper. With at that time or at that level, we can think about that things. But when you are get the mastery of your publication, or when you have completed your master degree as well as your MPhil as well as your PhD, I think that time you need to think about the reputation of the journal, quality of the journal, and as well as the rank of the journal. So whenever you are going to publish, or how you think about that, I am going to publish my research paper, that time you at least keep in mind these tips whenever you're going to submit your research paper. First target when you are going to publish your research paper, that is the avoid desk rejection. Means whenever you have to publish your submitted your research paper, within an hour or within a 1 day or within a 2 days, your paper will be going to the you will be get the notification as your paper has been rejected. That is called an desk rejection. Many papers rejected simply because they don't fulfill the journal's requirements. They don't even go into the review process. That is called an desk rejection. So what you would be do, identify a few possible target journal series, but be realistic. For example, if you are going to publish your research paper, impact of the AI in a libraries, that time you need to think about that at least 4 to 5 journals where such papers or related papers has been published. Then follow the author guidelines, scope of the journal, type of the paper, which paper that particular journal is going to the publish, how many word is required or the limitation of the word length, referencing style, that is the APA or MLA or IEEE, which citation style they are going to be used in their that particular journal. Find out where to send your paper. For example, most of the reputed journals have their own mechanism or own portal for the publication. Not they have used the mail ID, send on my mail ID, not like that. That things doing by the predatory journals, or you can say the clone journals. So I think about these things. Check the author guidelines, which can be found in a copy of the journal, or the you can found on the publisher's website. Send an outline or abstract and ask if this looks suitable and interesting. You can share your research abstract with your research guide, or you can say you can send your research paper with those who have did already research in that particular area. Read at least one issue of the publication. If you want to publish your research paper in that particular journal, at least you have to read the one issue, latest issue of that journal, how can they have published your research paper, which research paper they have published, what is the formatting they have used. So critically you have to read that particular papers, include a cover letter. That means whenever you are going to submit your research paper, so this is an opportunity to speak directly with the editor and convince them that why this paper is importance for your research journal. So I think these steps, or these, you can say, the key points you need to be keep in your mind when you are going to publish your research paper in that particular highly reputed research journal. Here you can see the 7 easy steps to avoid the desk rejection. First, targeting the correct journal. Who do you want to talk to? That means if you have not selected the correct journals as per your research paper, that time you will be definitely they will be do the reject your paper as immediately. If you have selected the proper journal for your manuscript as per their scope, as per your research area, definitely that time at least you will be go for the review. Then article title should be very good, as well as the not published till today. And definitely whenever you submit the research paper, first they will be check the same title if is already published or not. So your research article's title will be very unique, very you can say the readable, and it's look like a publishable article. Then abstract you can say the read the guidelines of that particular journal. Many journals has the limitation of the words in the abstract. Even if you can see the emerald journals have different format of the abstract, like they need to the at least you have to differentiate your abstract in the 5 to 6 points. That is the research methodology, purpose, innovations, and many things is there. So you need to be think about these things. Introduction, definitely first impression. We always say that the first impression is the last impression. So your introduction should be very particular, not a vague, not more lengthy. It should be related to your research topic. And conclusion also need to be as proper as per your research paper. And we always said that last impression also count. And what do you cite using referencing strategically? Referencing is the most important part. Many times they will be checked thoroughly or very carefully each and every reference. If, for example, you have cited into the text Carl Bande, ETL 2024, and if your references there is a Carl Bande or the name of the other authors, and here if the 2025, they will be sent to you comment that is the Carl Bande 2024 is cited into the text but not available into the reference. So give the proper reference. That means they will be see the year also they will be checked very carefully. Even they will be check the DOI, whatever DOI you have submitted at the end of your each and every reference, they will be check the whether that is the DOI is correct working or not. So referencing is the most important thing, because the for avoiding the you can see the plagiarism and all these things, referencing is the plays very important role. And communicate with the editor properly why this paper is important, what I have did in this paper, and if this paper will be published in this research journal, definitely it will be benefit for the researchers and the society, not only in a particular region or particular country. It should be, you can say, the worldwide usable research paper. So these 7 steps you need to be follow for the avoiding a desk rejection of your research paper. Now we'll be see the which things required when you are going to prepare your manuscript. Prepare your manuscript before submission using the given guidelines. For example, format, article length, article title, article title page, author details with the institutions and ORCID ID, etc. Structure of the abstract as per the requirement of that particular journal, proper keywords. And keywords also, each and every journal has the different limitation, like the at least 5, 6, 7, whatever they have limitations, you need to give the proper keywords. Article classifications also they required when you are going to submit on their portal, for the choosing of the that particular, you can say the reviewers, headings, then introduction, body of the article, conclusion, notes and notes or the references, or if you are getting the any research fund for your research paper, so that also you need to be add in the acknowledgement, figures, table, references, all these contents comes the required in your research manuscript. Next, types of the research article. Definitely, when you are going to submit your research paper, at least you know which type I am going to be submit in that particular journal. When you are going to submit, that time you need to select the proper type. That means you are going to submit the research paper, technical paper, research case study, or general review, literature review, conceptual paper, or the viewpoint. So, what is the research paper? A research paper shares the original research where you have conducted and with clear methods, research, and the conclusions. The technical papers focuses on a practical or technical aspects, often explaining of a process, technology, or method in details. The research case studies looks at specific examples, maybe one organization, one community, or one situation, and draw lessons from them. Then a general review. General review gives an overview of a topic, while a literature review goes deeper, summarizing and analyzing previous studies to show what we already know and where the gaps are. Then a conceptual paper presents new theories or models, often without original data, but with strong logical reasoning. In library high-tech news, most of the papers are conceptual papers. And finally, viewpoint is more of informed opinion, your perspective on an issue, and backed by the evidence and the experience. Even if if you have doubt, that is the in which you can see the category my research paper is there. You can see the details about the what is the research paper, technical paper, and research case studies on that particular research journal's website. भाई लगा देना, मैं कर लूंगा. हेलो, मैं ऑडिबल?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so these are the types of the research papers, and even details of the if you have any doubt regarding the which my paper is comes under the which category, you can see on that particular journal portal also which paper will becomes under the research paper or technical paper or the general review or the conceptual paper. Next, paper submission: how, where, whom, and when. This is the very important things. So first we'll be see these are the basic requirement when you are going to submit your research paper. Each and every researcher, if you want to publish your research paper in a highly reputed journal, ORCID ID is the most important. Without ORCID ID, you can't publish. This is a free, unique, and you can say the persistent identifier for the individuals to use as they engage in research, scholarships, and innovation activities. So everyone need to be registered on maybe definitely the nowadays many institutions the organizing the awareness program on to create your ORCID ID. So definitely each and everyone has. But if you don't have, you can right now you may register on this platform. Second thing is the your mail ID, maybe from Gmail, Yahoo, or the institutional. How? See, already I have discussed that key prepare before the submission of your research paper. You have to prepare your manuscript in a proper formatting, font, headings, margins, etc., referencing style, word limits, figure and tables, ethical declaration, that is the conflict of interest, funding, etc. Use journals template if provided that particular journal. Most of the journals they have provided the template for the preparation of the manuscript. Ensure plagiarism is within acceptable limits, generally below 10%. Okay, and follow AI related guidelines. Nowadays, each and everyone using the chat GPT and many AI tools for the writing as well as for the improvement in the languages. So definitely you need to follow the AI related guidelines, which one is definitely available on each and every journal's website. So you need to thoroughly go through the journal, that particular website, through these points. Where? Definitely, if you want to publish your research journal, so you need to be select the proper or suitable journal. If you want to publish the Springer Nature, you can definitely there is an many sites are available of each and every you can say the journals. They are providing the uh, their platform for the searching of the right journals. Just a minute. I'll be show to you the each and every portal. Maybe there is a okay. I'll be show you the how to find the research journal and all. See, simply you may type the in Google. Yeah, now the same link is going to be open. See, if you want to publish your research paper in the Springer Nature, you can go or visit this site, Springer Nature link, the link.springer.com/journals. Here, simply you paste the your abstract. For example, just a minute. Okay, for example, this is my abstract. I'm going to copy with title and keywords. Simply copy your abstract with title, keywords, and paste here. And find journal. Net is slow due to the heavy rain. That's why the problem. See, they are suggesting the journals as per my abstract. That is the technology trends. Publication model is hybrid. Journal impact factor 3.8. Downloads and submission to first decision, that is the 80 days required for the first decisions, 20 days required. The many journals they have suggested. So I need to be check the thoroughly website of that particular journal, and then I need to be submit my research paper. Here you can see, simply type Google, in Google, that is the journal suggester. Each and every publisher has their own platform for the suggesting your journal, for suggesting the journal. Taylor and Francis has its own Then Springer has its own, Journal Finder has its own, even researchers.live. This is also a good platform where you can search the that particular journal as per your abstract title and the keywords. When you are click here, simply you can upload your research paper, as well as you can paste your abstract with the keywords and titles, and definitely you can get the uh, uh, journal suggestions. See, here you can paste the abstract, and they will be suggest to you the journal. See here, new review of academic librarianship, good match. They can share the details of the journal, that is the open access, site score 1.9, H index, HGR Q1 category, library high tech news, site score 1, HGR Q4, Scopus indexed. See, with the good match. Okay, so with that particular suggester or that particular platform, you can choose the proper you can say the journal for the publication of your research paper. Second thing is that register login to submission portal. Definitely, if you want to submit your research paper in that particular journal, each and every journal has the its own platform, or you can say the own website or the portal where you need to be submit. They maybe Imrad, Sage, or Taylor and Francis. They are not accepting the research paper, or they not permitted to submission of research paper by the email. They have their own mechanism, so you need to be submit through the that particular mechanism. For example, Emrad one, see here on Emrad publishing, each and every journal has the different portal, so you need to be go to that particular journal website, and there is an option that is the submit your research paper, or the submission tab is there. On clicking on that tab, you need to be, if you don't have your account, you need to be create and your account. If you have account, then directly you can use your login ID and password, and then for the after the logging, you need to be follow the steps. See, I have login in a library high tech news. Go to the author tab. Directly you can go from here on the journal website or the journal homepage. Network is too slow. That is the problem. Okay, here you can go to on author tab. After that, you can start with the new submission. See, begin submission. Click on a begin submission, and then here you can see choose the which article has the your type that is the feature article, conference report, professional literature. If you have research article, then click on a feature article. Then paste here title, purpose, abstract, limitation is the 250 words. And again, purpose, if you are going to write the purpose, there has the limitation of the 100 words. Then design methodology, 100 words, finding 100 words. These are the not compulsory. Research limitation implication, then practical implication also not compulsory. But if you are going to write, they require the 100 words. Social implications and originality is the compulsory. So here you need to be at the 100 words. So your abstract should be not more than 250 words. Okay. After submission, if you have paste here, then select the research article, type of the research article, then conceptual paper, technical paper, whatever paper is your, you may select the properly and follow the next step. Next step is the uploading of the your research file. Here you need to upload two files. One is the with author, that is the with author file, and second one is the anonymous. In anonymous, there is a, you do not add the any author name as well as the details of the author. So two files you need to be upload. If you have the colorful figures or the tables, so different also you can see the files you need to be upload here. If you have supporting data, that data also you need to be submit here. So all these things you need to be upload here. Third one is the keywords. You need to be paste one by one at least 6 keywords here. Then author and institutions, definitely here ORCID ID is very important. With that ID you can find out the researchers, or you can manually type the your add the researchers details. Co-authors also you need to be add here. Even you need to be select here the corresponding author. Then details and comments comes under the details and comments. You need to be upload your cover letter. And again, lastly, review and submit. You need to be check the two files. One is the HTML file, and second one is the PDF file, which one is the going to be generated by the that particular platform. So both file you need to be checked. After that, you click on a submit, and after click on the submit, your research paper has been submitted. They will be assigned one ID, and definitely you can get the notification on your mail ID. So this is the very simple process of the submission of research article in a Emerald Index journal. Same thing you can see here in a Science and Technology journal or the Taylor and Francis publishers platform. You can see here the tab, that is the again you need to be see, this is the Science and Technology journal where the tab is available. Go to submission site. After clicking on a go to submission site, they will be asked to you login ID and password. Here you can direct, already I have logged, so they will be show the my account or my details directly. But they will be again asked to you log in with the ID and password as well as the your ORCID ID. If you ORCID ID, so directly you can log in with the your ORCID ID. And Taylor and Francis has the, you can say the or beauty of their platform, that is the, in all journals you can submit in a single platforms. When you are going to submit, you need to choose the proper journal. So here you can see my publications. Most of the publications have been you can say the many times rejected due to the not the quality, but the I have chosen the, you can say the out of scope the research journal. So if they think that this article is not fit for the journal, even at the time of rejection, they have suggested the, you can submit the your research paper in our another research journal. So these are the platform you can say use for the submission, as well as these are the platform you can use for the I can say the to find the your particular journal or the correct journal as per the your research article. Here another you can say the, these are the websites where you can find the particular journal as per the your research paper. Whom? Definitely this is the biggest question. Whom submit the research paper? Those or the how many authors will be there, or who will be authors will be there. So follow the author guidelines of the each and every particular journal. They have clearly mentioned on their website, that is the who will be first author, who will be corresponding author. Anybody can corresponding author, but who will be the first author, co-author, guest author, ghost author. So you need to be follow the strict guidelines as per the Committee on Publication Ethics, as well as the World Association of the Medical Editors. Whom? Definitely. Or when you have the innovative ideas, that is the AI. Nowadays there are the many researchers are doing their research on the AI. Even some researchers are doing their research on chat GPT. Nowadays ambient intelligence is also comes into the market. Extra, I have seen in the last month, definitely each and everyone knows or feel proud that Shubhanshu Misra has come back from the space. And even we can see the our one lady, that is the Chawla, is stuck in the space for the 6 month. So can we think about that? Ki innovative idea comes from the whatever things going to be happen in day-to-day life, or into the world. We need to be think about these things, and we need to be connect ourselves or our research area with these things. Can we think about that? Ki in future, is there is libraries in a space, और दी हम सबको पता है कि जब भी हम लोग स्ट्रेस में होते हैं, यार इट्स प्रूव दैट दी बाय द रिसर्च, दैट इज द रीडिंग विल बी रिड्यूस योर स्ट्रेस. So when they are alone in a space, can they read the help of the librarians, or they need to be help of the libraries? Have you think about these things? If you have think, so start writing, that is the extraterrestrial librarianships. That means libraries should be there in a space. Definitely when in future maybe will be we can say the definitely the people will be living on a Mars, or on a in a space. Definitely they will be born the babies in a space. They will be have the different culture, we have the different culture on earth. So between the space as well as the gap, or the you can say the mediator, should be the libraries in the future. So can we think about these things? Because these research will becomes with the innovation, these research will becomes with the, you can say, the something new things. किसी ने सोचा था कि हम लोग कभी चांद पे जा सकते हैं, लेकिन हम चांद पे गए. अगर हम चांद पे गए हैं तो चांद पे लाइब्रेरी भी जानी चाहिए, क्योंकि लाइब्रेरी हैज इट्स ओन इम्पोर्टेंस. हम उनको रेफरेंसेस भी दे सकते हैं. जब जो भी एस्ट्रोनॉट्स है वहां पे, तो उनको जब वो तो अलोन रहते हैं वहां पे, ना कम्युनिटीज है, 6 6 महीने, 1 1 साल अगर वो स्पेस में रहते हैं, तो वो आसान नहीं है. उनका माइंड सेट करना, ये सब चीजें जो है, वो सब चीजें मेरे ख्याल से इम्पोर्टेंट है. और वो जो ऐसी चीजों पे हमने रिसर्च करना चाहिए. क्या लाइब्रेरीज अंतरिक्ष में हो सकती है? ऑलरेडी नासा इज वर्किंग ऑन दैट. इवन देयर इज हाउ देयर own system. But can we beyond that we think about this thing? So such type of research will be, if we are doing, definitely they will be immediately accept, or in that particular you can see the reputed journals. Perfect errorless write-up, definitely. If you are going to submit your research paper, that research paper should be perfect, errorless, and at least you have the 3 versions. Then perfect referencing, and after that you need to be submit your research paper. Many times what happen, we are submitting your research paper without any revisions. Whatever we are the first draft we are going to submit, they will be, I think, definitely you will be get the desk rejection on that situation. What makes a good paper? These are the hints what editors as well as the reviewers looks. Originality, what new about subject, what new treatment or results you are going to present in your research paper. Relevance to and extent of existing knowledge, what research gap you are going to fill in your research paper. Research methodology, are the perfect research paper research methodology have been you applied as well as the justified in your research paper. Clarity, structure, quality of writing, have you communicate well. So sound logical progression of arguments, theoretical and practical implications, Recency and relevance of the references. Many times what happen, we are citing the, for example, I have going to submitted my research paper on AI, but I have cited the research paper, which one is the related to the bibliometrics and symptometrics. Then they will be send a question to you, why you have cited this paper? You are writing on AI. If I'm doing the AI paper on a AI as well as the symptometric, which research papers has been published since last 5 years, that time it's okay. But basically, my paper is particularly totally on AI as well as the technology based paper. And if I am citing the research paper, which one is the related to the bibliometrics and symptometrics, definitely they will be asked question why you have cited. Recency and relevancy of the references. Even my research paper scope is the related to the India, and I have cited the research papers from the which one is the related to the USA or Canada or the different Nigeria. So they will be asked the question why you have cited your research paper in your if your scope is the basically particular for the Indian countries. So definitely, when we are going to cite the research papers, there should be clear as well as the logical as well as the very relevant to your research paper. Then internationally and global focus also you need to be understand. When you are going to publish your research paper in a Scopus Index or the Emerald as well as the Sage publishers journals, they don't think about that your research papers only benefit for the India. They always think about that your research paper will be usable for the whole world. So you need also think about the global focus, adherence to the editor's scope and objective of the journal. A good title, keyword, and well-written abstract is always matter. So all these things will be they will be looks when you have submitted your paper, basically by the editors and the reviewers. Submission timeline. Definitely, we have the many researchers had questioned that if I submitted my research paper, how many days is required or how many months required. Tomorrow I have my case and today I want my research paper because 2 months I have the required. I think in this situation it never works in that particular or the reputed journals. When you submit your research paper, at least 1 week will be take for the initial screening. If they think your paper is good, then they will be sent for the reviewers. At least 2 weeks they will be give for the review of your research paper for, or sometime more than that. Some journals will be review time is more than 6 months. Even if you have completed your 1 minute. Reviewers have 6 to 8 complete reviews. They require the 6 to 8 weeks usually. After that, if you have reviewer has been submitted your research comments to the editors, then again editor take the 1 or 2 weeks. And after acceptance of your research papers, at least 1 month required for the production and checking and all these things. So at least after the submission of your research papers, minimum 3 months required. Maximum there is a no time limit. Some journals will be take the 1 year. Some journals will be take the 2 years for the review and to complete the whole process. So don't hurry about the publication. If you require your research score in the next year, try in advance 1 or 2 years for the publications in such a particular or the in such a reputed journals. Once you have submitted your article, feel the relax. Okay, at least for 3 to 4 months. And if your research paper has been sent back to you for the revision, that is the good things for you. At least you are into the queue of the publication of your research paper. And one thing I would like to tell you that nearly every research paper, which one is they accepted in such a reputed journal, they revised at least once. And don't panic if they have sent the so many comments. Nowadays what happen, if your research paper has the 600 words, the reviewer will be sent to you 1200 words the comments. They will be very deeply review your papers, and sometimes they will be feel this smart, but that is good thing. for you for the improvement of your research papers or for the next research papers, because each and every review teach to you something good things ki which things I need to be add in my research paper. In the next research paper, you will be need to be take care about these things. And if your research paper is rejected, don't give up. Everybody has been rejected at least one in their professional life, in their personal life. Okay, so don't think about these things. If you have rejected, find out the another journal, submit, improve whatever comments they have give, and whatever they have said, the comments. So first ask the questions to yourself, why they have used this such type of comments, why they have rejected my research papers, and listen or the read carefully the reviewers comments as well as the editor comments. And most of the editors gives to you a very detailed comments about the reject of the papers, why they have rejected. They will be give the proper reasons. So take a I can say they take a deep breath and read to what is being to said, and again resubmit your research paper. Definitely with the improvement of the research paper or the that comments, definitely your research papers in the next cycle or the third cycle, definitely they will be accepted for the publication. These are the very important, you can say the sources or the resources for your research publication. That is the ICI ranking list. You can find here the impact factor of that particular journal. Then harjing.com is the very good, you can say the research and publication site where you can find out the for the conduct of the citation analysis. Third one is the scopus.com. This is the abstract and citation database of research literature and quality of your resources. Then cabals.com is also very good. You can here you find the address, phone, email ID, and website for a large number of journals, as well as the information on publication guidelines and review information. And another site is that the general resource for the academic writers, designed primarily with international students whose first language is not English in their mind. So if you are not good in English, don't worry. You can see this website, and in this website you can find the proper guidelines to how to improve your language of that particular paper. Now comes to the conclusion. Remember, every great, you can say the publication start as an idea, sometimes small, sometimes you can say the unpolished, or but shaped with the patience, persistence, and the passion. The difference between manuscript that stays on your computer and one that appears in a top journal, it's not a luck, it's preparation, attention to detail, definitely, and the courage to submit. Don't let rejection discourage to you. दे आर स्टेपिंग स्टोन नॉट दी रोड ब्लॉक्स. डेफिनेटली अगर कोई भी आपको अपयश आता है, तो हम मानते हैं कि अपयश ये जो भी हमारा सक्सेस है उसका पहला स्टेप होता है. तो अगर रिजेक्शन आता है, so don't worry, and each review, each comment and revision is helping to you move closer to excellence in your research paper. Think of your paper as a bridge between your mind and the word, and when built well, definitely it carries your ideas across countries, languages, and the generations. So definitely start today. Refine your research paper. Select your particular journal wisely, as well as as per the fit to scope, as per the fit of the scope of that particular journal and your research paper. Follow the research guidelines. Polish your work with the review of your guide, as well as those who have expertise in that particular research area. Send them for the review. Whatever comments they will be sent to you, you can refine your research paper and share with the confidence on that particular journal. Definitely your research deserve to be read. Your research deserve to be cited, and your research deserve to be remembered. Definitely, when you are going to be publish your research paper in that particular or the renowned journal, your research paper should be read by the researchers. Your research paper should be cited by the researchers, and your research paper will be remembered for the long life in that particular research area. You can see the one research paper will be get the thousand of the citations. Some researchers from the Nigeria, some from the Pakistan, some from the USA, Canada, they will be refer your research. That time definitely you feel the proud, and I can say the benefit or the other language I'll be shared that the income of the researcher is the citation, increasing of the H index, and the reputation of the your reputation into the academic world is the very important. So if you want to increase your research citations, H index, I10 index, and as well as the your citations. So don't think about the predatory or the low quality journals. Always think about the quality journals, as well as the which journal basically are indexed into the Scopus, Web of Science, or the renowned journals, for example, renowned databases, for example, IEEE, JGATE, and many more. So I will be conclude the my presentation with the Swami Vivekananda statement, that is the arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. So definitely one day definitely will be achieve your goal in a research journey, and definitely will be publish your research paper in a Scopus index, as well as the into the renowned you can say the publishers journal, that is the Emerald, Sage, Taylor and Francis, and many more. So if you have any query, please ask. Due to the I have planned to uh, give one demo, that is the submission of the research paper, but here is a very heavy rain is going on, so I have some difficulty with the network. So sorry for that. If you if you found any difficulty in the submission, you can call me anytime. So I thank you to each and everyone for the patiently listening. I also thanks to the Dr. Hitesh Brijwasi ji for inviting me, and as well as for the giving chance to me share my views on the publication, as well as the to sharing with you various platforms where we can submit, how we can submit, or how we can find the you can say the particular journal of our research area. So thank you once again. Thank you. सर म्यूट आहे तुमचा, ब्रिजवासी सर.
Now the session is open to all of you. If you have any questions, any doubts, you can ask freely.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yes.
Sir, can you share a little bit about education field?
See the madam, education field, language, and many everything. For example, history, education, each and every subject has the such type of renowned journals on Imrad, on you can say the Sage, Wiley. Definitely, they has the journals of each and every particular subject. You go to the that particular website. For example, just a minute. See, go to the Imran Publishing. Here, find journal is option is there. Okay. Here,
Yes, sir. Okay.
click on a find a journal. Here you can see the A to Z journals. Just type here education. If you know the keyword or title, here you can type the education. Here you can see the education and training, education innovation system and future learning, artificial intelligence in education. These journals are available related to the education. Even second source is that you can go to the Scopus website. Scopus journal search. here. Okay, you can type your subject area, for example, education. Yeah, see, education, social science, and education apply. See how many journals are available? No, there is something wrong. Just a minute. No, so only education you may select. I have selected the see 1935 journals are available related to the education in the
Okay.
Scopus.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Sir. Thank you.
Anyone next?
Hello, sir. My name
Yes.
is Santosh. Basically, sir, we discuss here the publication in reputed journals. But in a research writing point of view, suppose I have one idea. So how can I elaborate it? Means how can search the references? How can I study it? On that basis, how can I write my research paper? So I think that is very, I think that is very important. So I please, if you guide regarding the same,
Means I not get your
means
question. Can you
for
ask
example,
loudly?
for example, I have a idea the modern research support services. Okay, I have one topic.
Modern research support services. Okay.
Okay, I have one topic. So how can I write a research paper on that? So before that,
Definitely.
yeah,
Yes. I got. See, if you have in your mind that is the one topic you have, for example, research writing or whatever it may be, for example. Okay. So think about that. Ki if you have mind in your idea, that is the how to write the research paper or writing a research paper. So that time you need to search about that ki whether such type of research paper is available on that particular subject. You need to find out. After that, you need to find out the research gap. That means whatever they have did till today and which things till today has been not published in this particular area. The research gap finding is the most important thing. After the finding of research gap, you need that time you will be get the proper idea or at least the outline where I need to be focused in this particular area. So first, find out the related literature, read it, find out the research gap, and which things till today has been not covered in the research in that particular area. You need to be focused on that. That time only you will be get the you can say the innovative things in your research writing. Are you satisfied with the answer?
yes. Sir. That is important. No?
Yes.
100%. The second part is also important, but the basic thing research report content is very important.
Exactly.
Then we go.
Exactly. Yes. Anyone else? Whatever doubts you have in your mind, please ask. Anything related to the publication, fees and all also. Yeah. One thing I would forget to tell you that many researchers ask me, sir, how many they are going to charges. In the such a type of renowned journals, there is a two option. One is the open access. If you are going to publish open access, they will be charged. If you are accept or select the close access, that means the all the whatever benefit they will be get the royalty or the whatever cost they will be getting from your research paper, they have the rights for there. So that time you not need to pay anything, even not the single rupees also. So if you are not able to you can say the pay the processing fee as well as the whatever charges they are going to be charged in the open access, that time you need to be select the close access options, and in that close action options there is a no fee for the even in that close actions close access, they will be give you the 15 you can say the copies you can share with your friends and your you can say the related researchers. They can download the 50 times. After that they will be close the access of that particular file, and after that you need to be pay for the access. But as an author you will be get the copy, you can share the abstract and all these things, but you can't share the as an full text to the researchers or on your, you can say the institutional repository or the on a ResearchGate or on academia.edu. So that things you only need to follow. But for the publication as in closed access, there is a no fee.
Sir, one more question. In Scopus, we have level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4 kind of this
Yes,
journals.
Q1 to Q4. Yes.
Q1, Q2, Q4. So, which will be easier for the newcomers?
Actually, in a Scopus Q1, Q2, Q4 is the that is the not compromises with the quality. They always will be each and every Q1 also has the same formula or the same strategy. Q4 also has the same strategy. Q1 to Q4, they are deciding not on the quality. They will be decided on the how many citation or how many papers will be going to be cited on that particular year or on that particular peer. On the basis of that, they will be on the basis of the site score and all that, they will be you can say the decide the Q1 to Q4. But Q1 to Q4 has the same difficulties, same standard they required, or same maybe the same, you can say the time frame, or the there is no compromises with the quality. But if you have doubt something about the Q1 to Q4, so I think as a beginner, you will start with the Q4 and later on you will be moved towards the Q1.
But sir, how to decide that this belongs to Q4 and this belongs to Q1?
Yes, so you not need to decide. There is an authentic source, that is the which journals are from the Q1, which journals are from the Q4. Here is a one site, that is the schemagojr.com. Okay, here you can find the latest ranking of the journal. Tell me any journal, which one is from the your research area? From which field you are coming, madam? From
Education, sir.
education. Okay. For example, Journal of Education Psychology. Okay. On this platform, you can find the journal rank. For example, there from where the journal is going to publish, subject, area, and category, publisher, and here you can find the category of the journal. That is the Q1 journal. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So
Sir,
schemago.
please, can you tell the site?
See, site is that schemagojr.com. SJR, that is the Schemago Journal and Country Rank. This is the authentic source where you can get the idea about the Q1, Q2 status of that particular journal. Schemago Journal and Country Rank, that is the SJR. And every year, SJR going to publish the journal ranking. That means, suppose this journal, Journal of Education Psychology, this year is an Q1. Next year, maybe in Q2, Q3, maybe Q4.
Okay.
Even Scopus also, you need to be check the status of the journal in the Scopus. Many times what happens, Scopus also discontinue the journal. Every year they will be discontinue journal if they are not following their standard or the process. For example, these journal is from index in 2009 to 2025. Maybe they will be discontinuing in 2026. So here only at that time, you will be see here the only 2025. So you need to be check the authentic source, that is the Scopus index journal and the journal status in the Scopus database. As well as you can check the Schemago report at the time of the submission.
Sir, whatever the journals are present in One Nation, One Journal. And is there any difference between Scopus and One Nation, One Journal?
One Nation, One Journal means what? First time I heard about these things.
So that is the website. There are 30, even you have mentioned.
No, ONOS, madam.
One
That is
nation,
not
one
One
nation.
Nation, One Journal. That is the ONOS, One Nation, One Subscription.
Subscription.
Yes. One
So
Nation
there
One
is
subscription is the platform where 30 publishers they have on the first phase they have subscribed from there, and that is the renowned publishers. Okay.
so is there any difference between Scopus and this?
No, see, the Scopus is the different database. Okay. And whatever journals are available or the publishers are available under the One Nation and One subscription, they are different. But most of the publishers or their journals are indexed in the Scopus database.
Okay.
Anything else? See, one question is in the chart, that is the share abstract points. See, these are the abstract points when if you are going to submit your research paper in Emerald Index Journal, sorry, Emerald Publishers Journal. That is the abstracts you should be differentiate or the categorize in 4 to 5 parts. That is the purpose, design and methodology, as well as the approach, finding, research implications, then practical implications, social implications, and originality and value in 100 words each. So at least your abstract should be not more than the 250 words. Even if you are going to submit your research paper in a different journal, that is the Science and Technology or the Taylor and Francis, they have their own or the different format, that is the regular format. But in that regular abstract also, you need to be cover all these points. That is the you can say what is the purpose of the writing this research paper, which methodology you have followed, what is the results, okay, what are the findings, and what are the innovative things or the originality in your research. So same things also you need to be follow at the writing of your research abstract. But here they have categorized, and there you need to write in a you can say the as an abstract format, or as an you can say the paragraph format. This is the only difference. And second thing is that the AI generative text, definitely each and every journal, they have, you can say the, if you see here, for example, I will show to you one website, that is the library high tech news. On this journal, if you see the about the journal.
Sir,
Yes,
sir, I have a question
yes. Ask me.
regarding what's your opinion regarding the use of AI in research?
In a, the proper guidelines of that particular journal. Here I will like to show you
नाही ते एक सेमिनार होतं
one
त्याची
example, that is the library high-tech news, which this journal is basically from the library and information science, as well as the related to the computer science. Just a minute.
Huh?
Each and every journal has published or has clearly stated their you can say the views or the guidelines related to the AI on their website. You need to thoroughly check the each and every journal's website properly related to the guidelines of the AI, and what they have, you can say they mention. See here, Emerald policy on AI. If you are going to submit your research paper in a Emerald Index journal, they have decided their own policy. For example, author and peer reviewers are responsible and accountable for the accuracy and integrity of their work. and AI tools and technology must be used responsibly and transparently. AI tool and technology should not replace human involvement in the publication process, but instead supplement it. Copywriting, creating, drafting, or writing any part of a submission using generative AI tools and technology to generate new materials is not permitted. Copy editing, for example, correcting, editing, formatting, modifying, or refining, all are part of an author's own original existing work. Using generative AI tools and technology, the content to improve its structure and the clarity of the language and grammar is permitted, ensuring users adhere to the following overreaching principles. Embroidered food policy, including examples of use cases, can be found on the publishing ethics page. So, directly if you are generate the text from the AI tools, they will be not accept. They will be trace the how many percent you have generated through the AI tools with the plagiarism softwares, that is the Turnitin and all. So directly don't create or don't generate the text from the AI tools. Whatever ideas you have write in your own language or as per the your results or as per your practical things and in your own language, you can refine even for the grammar for checking of the grammar or the refining. You can use the grammarly such type of tools for the, you can say, the rectifying these things or the errors, basically language errors. But don't you can see the generate the whole text from the AI tools, they will be never accept.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, anyone? I think time is 8:39. So if you have any question, ask. Otherwise, you can call me.
Sir, I have one question. My
Yes.
PhD topic is limited to Maharashtra. Will a research paper on this topic get published in Scopus?
Definitely, but it's depend on the journal scope and limitations. If your paper is up to the standard or as not till today published in worldwide, definitely they will be considered. But probably most of the they when we are going to submit your research paper, in the Embrad index or the Scopus index or the those journals has the worldwide reputation, they will be always think about that the global scope. So in the review of literature or the in the supporting, you can say the whatever you are going to present in your research paper, you need to be at least compare your research paper in the global level. In the discussion also, you will be need to add some you can say the references which one already has been done in the various countries. That time they will be think, but most probably they will be think about the at least national level scope is required. If not possible, or if you can say the scope is sufficient for the publication or the justified for your research, they will be think. But as a supporting, you will be give the global level research as a references, as well as the you can see the into the review of literature. There should be one part.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
But your title should be as a visible at the global level, as well as the, at least for the national level, in the limitation of the your research or in the research methodology part. You can clearly stated that this research is related. You can say the jurisdiction of this research paper is the only, for example, engineering colleges of the Maharashtra or 800 or whatever scope is you have, that you have to clearly state right in the limitation as well as in the research methodology part. But your title should be not like the research study on dash and special reference to Maharashtra. I think that time if title is like that, they will be don't think about your research paper.
So my PhD topic is the content analysis of Yogwani Marathi literary periodicals.
Okay, so you are going to be see the Marathi
Marathi वाङ्मयीन साहित्य.
and your जर्नल टायटल इज
युगवाणी.
मराठी वाङ्मय साहित्य, बट फ्रॉम वेअर? कुठलं मराठी साहित्य?
नागपूरचं आहे युगवाणी. युगवाणी टायटल आहे एक साहित्याचं.
युगवाणी हे काय म्हणजे जर्नल आहे की काय आहे?
जर्नल आहे.
अच्छा, युगवाणी म्हणजे मराठी जर्नल आहे. आता या
मराठी जर्नल आहे.
बरोबर. आता एक गोष्ट लक्षात घ्या, जेव्हा तुम्ही मराठी जर्नलमध्ये जो का डेटा तुमचा पब्लिश होणार आहे तो तुम्ही पूर्ण मराठीमध्ये करणार, बरोबर?
हो.
पण ऍटलिस्ट ऑथरचे नावं वगैरे किंवा ते टायटल हे सगळं तुम्हाला इंग्लिशमध्ये कन्वर्ट करणं पॉसिबल नाहीये. या वेळेला काय होतं की ते म्हणजे रिव्ह्युअर जे आहेत त्या पद्धतीचे रिव्ह्युअर ग्लोबल लेवलला सापडणं हे फार अवघड असतं. त्याच्यामुळं ते फार विचार करतील याच्याबद्दल मी थोडंसं साशंक आहे. परंतु जे काय रिझल्ट आहे ते रिझल्ट जर तुम्ही स्टँडर्ड इंग्लिश लँग्वेजमध्ये जर प्रेझेंट करायचा प्रयत्न केला तर डेफिनेटली दे विल बी थिंक. एनिथिंग एल्स? अजून आहे का कुणाचा?
एक क्वेश्चन आहे सर चॅटला.
हम्म.
मॅडम तुम्ही विचारू शकता डायरेक्ट. व्हॉट इज द लिमिट ऑफ रिस्पॉन्स वी गेट डेटा फ्रॉम द सॅम्पल?
ऍक्च्युली इट्स डिपेंड ऑन दी विच स्टडी यू आर गोइंग टू डू. पण सध्या जे काही जर्नल्स आहेत, आर यू अंडरस्टँड मराठी? क्वेश्चन ज्यांनी विचारला त्यांना मराठी समजते की हिंदीमध्ये सांगू किंवा इंग्लिशमध्ये?
येस सर, येस मराठी.
ओके. मॅडम, जेव्हा तुम्ही ह्युमन इन्व्हॉल्वमेंट जी आहे, आज जर समजा ठीक आहे तुमच्या पीएचडी साठी जर असेल तर इट्स ओके, नो प्रॉब्लेम. पण जेव्हा तुम्ही रिसर्च हा जो रिसर्च आहे हा रिसर्च जर तुम्हाला जर पब्लिश करायचा असेल स्कोपस इंडेक्स किंवा इतर जर्नलमध्ये, तर डेफिनेटली ते आता फार सध्या हल्ली त्यांनी फार हार्ड केलंय ते, म्हणजे शक्यतो ते ऍक्सेप्ट करत नाहीयेत. ऍक्सेप्ट जरी केलं तरी तुम्हाला तुमच्या इन्स्टिट्यूशन कडनं एक लेटर द्यावं लागतं की हा जो काही रिसर्च केलाय किंवा हा जो सर्वे केलाय तो रिसर्च सर्वे म्हणजे प्रॉपरली केलेला आहे, हा जिन्युअन आहे, ओरिजिनल आहे, असं एक लेटर तुम्हाला रायटिंग मध्ये तुमच्या हेडकडनं द्यावं लागतं. आणि जेव्हा तुम्ही सबमिट करता रिसर्च पेपर तेव्हा सुद्धा त्याच्याबद्दलच्या ज्या काही गाईडलाईन्स आहेत त्या पोर्टलवरती दिलेल्या आहेत त्या तुम्हाला फॉलो करून त्याचे आन्सर सुद्धा तुम्हाला त्या ठिकाणी द्यावे लागतात. परंतु जे काही रिस्पॉन्स रेट आहे, फॉर एक्झाम्पल तुम्ही 100 लोकांचा जर रिसर्च करत असाल, सॅम्पलिंग असेल, तर ऍटलीस्ट 60-70% तरी रिसर्च तुम्हाला सॅम्पलिंग तुम्हाला मिळवायला हवं, जेणेकरून तुम्ही त्या टॉपिकला एक न्याय देऊ शकता, जस्टिफाय करू शकता की जे काही रिझल्ट आलेत ते रिझल्ट आपण त्यावेळेस ग्राह्य धरू शकतो. परंतु फारच जर 20%, 30%, 35% जर असेल तर मला वाटतं त्यावेळेस तुमचं ते रिसर्च कन्सिडर केलं जाणार नाही. कारण की समजा तुम्ही 25% डेटा घेतला तर 75% लोकांचं काय ओपिनियन आहे हे तिथं कुठेही सिद्ध होत नाहीये. ऍटलिस्ट 75% लोकांचं ओपिनियन घेतलं म्हणजे आपण समजू शकतो की 25% लोकांचंही ते ओपिनियन असेल. परंतु कमी लोकांचा रिस्पॉन्स असेल आणि जास्त लोकांचं ओपिनियन जर आपण ते ग्राह्य धरलं तर मला वाटतं ते संयुक्तिक होणार नाही. म्हणून तुमचे जे काही रिस्पॉन्स आहे ते ऍटलिस्ट 75% तरी असावा, तो घेण्याचा प्रयत्न करावा.
तर रिस्पॉन्स लवकर मिळत नाही, पण एकेकाला 4-4, 5-5 शेअर पाठवली तरी पण लोक रिस्पॉन्स करत नाही.
सर्वे रिसर्चचा तो फार मोठा प्रॉब्लेम आहे. आता तुम्ही सर्वे जर तसा टॉपिक घेतला
हा
तर त्याला आता पर्याय नाही काही, तुम्हाला शक्यतो लोकांना कन्व्हिन्स करून भेटून किंवा हे करून ते करावं लागेल, त्याशिवाय दुसरा त्याला काही ऑप्शन नाहीये.
पीएचडी सबमिशनला किती पाहिजे रिस्पॉन्स?
सेम पाहिजे, पीएचडी सबमिशनला पण सेम आणि रिसर्च पेपर लिहित असाल तरी सेम. ऍटलीस्ट 75%, 70-75% पुढेच असावा. अजून कोणाचं काय आहे शंका रिसर्च पेपरच्या बाबतीमध्ये किंवा त्याच्या बाबतीमध्ये? देन यू कॅन आस्क. अदरवाईज आय रिक्वेस्ट टू द हितेश सर, सर सगळ्यांचा एक स्नॅप घ्या, सगळ्यांनी व्हिडिओ स्टार्ट जर केला, पॉसिबल ज्यांना असेल त्यांना त्यांचा एक फक्त स्नॅप घेतला तर बरं होईल. Okay, thank you very much to everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for
Thank
your
you very much, sir, for
Thank
accepting
you,
my
sir. Thank you very
invitation
much.
and giving us such a wonderful knowledge
Thank you,
to
sir.
our participants. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I leave?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
सर एक प्रश्न होता सर्टिफिकेट मिळेल का सर त्याचं